children, I hope you're all well. I'm sure you're all having lots of fun at home, but we can't wait to see you again in school and hear all about what you've been up to. So we're reading another story by Julia Donaldson today, and it's called What the Ladybird Heard. Once upon a farm lived a fat red hen, a duck in a pond and a goose in a pen, a woolly sheep, a hairy dog, a handsome horse and a dainty dog, a cat that meowed and a cat that purred, and a fine prize cow and a ladybird. And the cow said moo, and the hen said cluck, hiss said the goose, and quack said the duck. Neigh said the horse, and oink said the hog, baa said the sheep, and woof said the dog. One cat meowed, and the other one purred, and the ladybird never said a word. But the ladybird saw, and the ladybird heard. She saw two men in a big black van with a map and a key and a cunning plan. And she heard them whisper, "This is how we're going to steal the fine prize cow." Open the gate at the dead of night, past the horse and then turn right. Round the duck pond, past the hog, be careful not to wake the dog. Left past the sheep, then straight ahead, and in through the door of the prize cow's shed. And the little spotty ladybird, who never before had said a word, told the animals, "This is how two thieves are planning to steal the cow. They'll open the gate in the dead of night, past the horse and then turn right, round the duck pond and past the hog, being careful not to wake the dog. Left past the sheep and then straight ahead, and in through the door of the prize cow's shed." And the cow said moo, and the hen said cluck, hiss said the goose, and quack said the duck. Neigh said the horse, oink said the hog, baa said the sheep, and woof said the dog. And both the cats began to meow, "We can't let them steal the fine prize cow." But the ladybird had a good idea, and she whispered it into each animal's ear. Ooh. At the dead of night, the two bad men, Hefty Hugh and Lanky Len, opened the gate while the farmer slept, and tiptoe into the farm they crept. Then the goose said neigh with all her might, and Len said, "That's the horse, turn right." Well, the animals are tricking them. And the dainty dog began to quack. The duck said Hugh, "We're right on track." Oink said the cats, "There goes the hog, be careful not to wake the dog." Baa said the fat red hen, "The sheep, we're nearly there," said Len. Then the duck on the pond said moo, moo, moo. "Two more steps to go," said Hugh. And they both stepped into the duck pond, splosh. And the farmer woke up and said, "Golly gosh." And he called the cops and they came, Nina, and they threw the thieves in their panda car. Then the cow said moo, and the hen said cluck, hiss said the goose, and quack said the duck. Neigh said the horse, oink said the hog, baa said the sheep, and woof said the dog. And the farmer cheered, and both cats purred, but the ladybird never said a word. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that story. So that's another story that's got lots of different rhyming words in, and I hope you've been practicing your rhyming words, because task 1 this week is I would like you to think of some silly rhyming sentences. So can you think of an animal and a word that rhymes with it, and then put them together in a sentence? For example, a pig wearing a wig, or a dog sitting on a log. Okay, and it doesn't have to make sense, it can be a silly sentence, and maybe you could draw a picture of any funny ones that you think of. Okay, task 2 is I would like you to draw a big ladybird. And then, can you use something to make some spots for the ladybird? You could cut them out, or if you've got any counters or Play-Doh or little stones maybe. And can you put some spots on each wing of the ladybird? And then can you write the addition sentence for it? So you need to count how many are on this side and then use your addition symbol. How many are on this side? Equals, and then the total. We had just done addition in school before we finished, so I hope you can remember. And then if you'd like a challenge, can you use 10 counters or 10 spots for the ladybird and find all the different ways of making 10 and write those addition sentences? That's practicing our number bonds, which is something else we were looking at before we finished school. Okay? Task 3 is I would like you to think of the book, and also back to when we went to Church Farm when we were still in school, and can you make a map of a farm? So you'll need to make sure that all the sheep are together, all of the cows are together. Can you think about what ground the different animals would like best? So maybe the pigs would be in the mud and the cows would be in the grass, and make sure you draw a hen house and paths for people to walk down in the tractor. Okay, and make sure that the animals have strong fences around them so that they don't escape. And then finally, task 4 is a reading activity. I hope you've been practicing your reading and your phonics sounds, because I would like you to, so in the story, the animals were all saying the wrong noises to confuse the robbers, weren't they? So I would like you to read the different animal sounds, and can you match them to the correct animal on this side of the page? So I will attach this to the blog and insert it into the video. Or maybe a grown-up could quickly write them out for you, and you can try and read them and match them to the right animal. Okay? Maybe then you could try and write some of the sounds that other animals make. Maybe what noise a snake makes or a lion. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed the activities for this week. Please send in any photos of activities that you do. I'd love to see your maps of the farm and any silly rhyming sentences. Okay? So have a lovely week, and we can't wait to see you soon.